What would you do if the person you trusted most betrayed you with a lie that cut deeper than any knife? My sister Lily was my rock, the one constant in a life that had thrown us both into the deep end. Growing up, it was just us 12 kids against the world after Mom passed and Dad vanished into his grief. I was the big brother, but Lily was the dreamer, always talking about becoming a nurse, saving lives, making a difference. Her eyes lit up when she spoke of it, and I believed her. How could I not? Last spring, Lily came to me, her voice trembling. She was in her final year of nursing school, she said, but her scholarship had fallen through. She needed $5,000 to cover tuition or she'd lose everything. I didn't have much, working double shifts at the warehouse barely kept me afloat, but I couldn't let her dream die. I scraped together every cent I had, took out a loan, and handed her the cash. She hugged me so tight I could feel her gratitude, her tears soaking my shirt. "I'll pay you back, Tom," she promised. "I'll make you proud." Months passed, and I didn't think much of it. Lily was busy, I told myself. Nursing school was grueling. But then I started noticing things. She stopped talking about her classes. Her scrubs were never in the laundry. When I asked how school was going, she'd change the subject, her smile tight, her eyes darting away. My gut twisted, but I pushed the doubt down. She was my sister. She wouldn't lie to me. Then came the night that shattered everything. I was at a dive bar with some co-workers when I saw her across the room, not in scrubs, not studying, but laughing with a group of rough-looking guys, a drink in her hand, a wad of cash peeking out of her jacket pocket. My heart sank. I followed her when she left, keeping my distance as she slipped into an alley. There, under the flicker of a neon sign, she handed the cash me cash to a man in a leather coat. He gave her a small package in return, and my world tilted. Lily wasn't in nursing school. She hadn't been for months. She'd dropped out, and the money I'd given her, the money I'd bled for, was fueling something dark, something I couldn't unsee. I confronted her the next day, my voice shaking with rage and hurt. "What did you do with it, Lily? What was it for?" Her face crumpled, but she didn't deny it. The truth spilled out like poison. She'd gotten tangled in a bad crowd, owed money for drugs, and used my loan to pay them off. She swore she wanted to change, to get clean, but the lies had piled too high. I wanted to hate her. I wanted to walk away and never look back. But as she sobbed, I saw the little girl who'd clung to me when Mom died, the one who'd believed in me when no one else did. I was furious, but I couldn't abandon her. I thought of all the times she'd talked about being a nurse, not just a job, but a calling to help people. That dream wasn't dead, just buried under bad choices. I took a deep breath and made a choice of my own. I found a rehab program, one with a good track record but a steep cost. I took on extra shifts, sold my old truck, and enrolled her. She resisted at first, but I wasn't giving up. "You're not doing this alone," I told her. "But you have to want it." Slowly, she started to fight for herself, for the future she'd almost lost. It wasn't easy. There were nights I lay awake, wondering if I'd made the right call, if she'd slipped back into the darkness. But every time I visited her, I saw a spark of the old Lily, the one who wanted to make a difference. A year later, she was clean. She re-enrolled in nursing school, this time for real. When she graduated, I was in the front row, tears in my eyes as she walked across the stage. She hugged me afterward, just like she had when I gave her the money, but this time her gratitude was real. "You saved me, Tom," she whispered. I shook my head. "You saved yourself. I just didn't let you fall." Betrayal cuts deep, but love cuts deeper. Lily's lie broke my trust, but it didn't break us. Sometimes, the people we love make mistakes so big they threaten to swallow them whole. But if we walk away, we lose more than they do. I gave Lily a second chance, not because she deserved it, but because I believed in the person she could be. And in the end, that made all the difference.